So today we'll be recording a video for our exhibition assignment for subject HET 3083, teaching, speaking and listening skills.
Hi everyone, my name is Dami Idati binti Sharizan Rizwan. Today we are going to introduce you our new product for teaching year 6 students. It's about speaking and listening.
Assalamualaikum, good morning everyone. My name is Nurul Syarana binti Asdi and today I will present about this poster. Today I will introduce our teaching aid called Talk and Move, Snakes and Leather. This is for enhancing ESS skills in a fun way. This game is designed to help ESS learners, especially A2 level primary students, to improve their speaking and listening skill, while also boosting confidence, motivation, and teamwork. So how does it work? We have a customized snake and leather board where each box contains either a speaking task or a listening task. Basically, students play in a group of 3 or 5, and each player start by choosing an emergency marker such as fire truck, ambulance, or police car. Here is the step. So number 1 is player listen to a recorded voice dice. Number 2, move forward according to the number roll. And number 3 is when they land on a box, they must complete the task inside it. If they cannot do it, they must move back 1 step. And number 4 is just like the classic game. If they land on a ladder, they climb up. And if they land on a snake, they slide down. And the last one is the first player to reach box 30 and complete the final challenge is the winner. And we also encourage students to follow 3 important tips while playing. So number 1 is play with energy and cheer for their friends. Number 2 is use English only during the game. Number 3 is be brave because mistakes are okay. They are part of learning, right? And the benefits of this activity are clear. For students, it gives them a chance to practice in a fun, low-pressure environment, which help improve fluency and reduce anxiety. And for teachers, it serves as a student-centered, usable activity that provides an interactive alternative to traditional drills and help identify learner strength and weakness. Of course, there are some challenges like preparation time, classroom noise, and shy students who may need encouragement. But overall, the game is highly adaptable and promotes both language learning and collaboration. So, in conclusion, Talk and Move, Snakes and Leather transform a simple childhood game into a powerful language learning tool. It's not only make English practice more engaging, but also build student confidence to speak and listen actively in a supportive environment.
Okay, let's go.
Here we have the markers. There are some markers that students can use to play the board games. Here we have our board game. Here is some basic instruction how to play the games. Lastly, we have the question.
Hi, so here we have the rules, the guidelines, and then the board, and then the question. So I'm going to explain to you guys how to play this, these games. First of all, is that each player have to choose any of these markers with tali light. They have to play tali light first, and then they get to decide their turns and then choose their markers. And then next, they have to listen given to audio dice, which is we are the one who randomly choose the audio for them to decide which how much steps they have to take or how much steps they have to go backward, and then they have to, once decided how much step they have to move the marker. Let's say they got 5 steps. They have to move 5 steps. So they have to move the marker 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then each of this round, in each of this number has its own question. The players have to answer the question. They have to get it done before under 30 seconds. And if they can do it, if they can answer it in under 30 seconds, then they get to move forward. But if they don't manage to do it, they fail to do that, they have to move backward, move 1 step backward, and then when they move, and then let's say they stop at the ladder, then they get to climb up. But if the players move and then they stop at the rope, and then unfortunately they have to go back down, slide down, and that's how they play. And then the first player that reach number 31st and manage to answer the question before second player do, and then the first player win. And that's I think that's pretty much summarize how to play the games. And well, this is some of the example of our question. Well, it is related to emergency because our team is emergency. Some of the question is, what is the emergency number in Malaysia?
Move 5 steps forward. Describe what would you do during a flight.
I will go to the shelter.
Move 3 steps forward.
Tell a short story about a time you felt scared in an emergency.
I remember when I was 5. I thought that there was someone who broke into our house, but it turns out to be my dad, and I was very scared, and I almost call the police. Not really police, I almost wake up my mom to beat the person up, but it was just my dad, and I'm really scared. Okay. Conclusion, in short, the board games, the teaching aid, it's not just beneficial for teachers but it is also beneficial for students. For let's see, in the perspective of teachers, it makes teachers' job much easier because this board games could attract students to learn speaking and listening skills much better, because it doesn't feel like they're actually learning in the classroom, but it's more to that they are playing in the classroom. And we all know that kids love to play games, and for kids' perspective, well, like I said, it feels like a game to them, and it is engaging for them because they could engage with their friend, and in the process, they are able to help their friends learn speaking and listening skills.
Yes, that's pretty much about the board game. So,
ta-da! We got more. I think that's all from us.